Hi, good morning. Do we see and do we hear? The fact that that curtain is not flat's gonna bother me. Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, hold on. Okay, better. So, a couple announcements right off the bat. I Twitch is doing something really weird. And I don't know why. And it may not have an impact on your viewing experience if you're here already, but it might if you come in later. So there's a good chance if this doesn't resolve itself or if I can't get confirmation from someone that it's not a problem, I've already dispatched the mods, so we should be able to figure it out. I will have to end stream and restart, which is not great. But Twitch has had a lot of problems this week with like buffering and stuff, and I'm getting this weird error that I haven't seen before that I don't appear to be able to resolve. So if it's gonna cause problems, I'd like to know sooner rather than later. Yes. So I can't believe I like. How dare you perceive me? I cannot believe you guys actually noticed. But yes, I have been. I have a big event next week, so I've been using stream time to try new makeup looks and test kind of like what I like, what I might wear. So I bought a new eyeshadow palette and I'm frustrated because it's actually really good. I tend not to wear a lot of eyeshadow. I think it looks weird. Hang on, I have emoji fur. Yep, there it is. Nope. Okay, now we're good. It turns out it was not emoji fur, it was my fur. It was my hair. I tend to think it just looks weird on me. I don't really know why. There's just something about it that strikes me as uncanny when I have eyeshadow on, which is why I usually do like a monochromatic look and I just blend blush onto my eyelids and call it a day. But we're experimenting. So I like it. I think if I can get used to it, it'll look really nice. I think I need a slightly warmer blush, and I think that will tie everything together. Oh, thank you so much. I'll post the palette that I bought in the self-care channel on Discord if y'all would like to see what it is. I'm frustrated by it because it was not particularly cheap. But I had a coupon and I was like, well, let's just roll the dice.
Good.
We rolled the dice and it looks really nice. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. But I feel like I was gonna say something else. I thought I saw someone comment my eyebrows. These are the same though. I have
Handle the rubies.
Gorsby, thank you for the cheer. I'm fortunate to have sort of like naturally thick and dark eyebrows, so there's not a whole lot I need to do with them. But I tend not to like makeup on or around my eye area, so I don't usually wear eyeshadow. I'll wear mascara for like special occasions or if I feel like something in game is going to be important and we might end up in the long form or short form video with a close up on my face. I'll wear mascara that day. But I just don't like feeling stuff on my skin. I don't know. But I did do a new nail look specifically for October. So I went with black polish is always going to be my favorite. And then I overlaid it with like some gold flake. I might have to like black out my face for you to see it. Hang on. Come on. Come on. Camera. Yeah. This is my favorite manicure I've ever done, actually. I really like this. I think this is really pretty. I feel really nice with it on. So, yeah, Gemini, like I love makeup in theory, and I have so much respect for the people who can wear it well and apply it and blend it skillfully because there really is a lot of creativity and expression that you can have with makeup, but I just don't have that, and a lot of it I feel like looks weird on me, and instead of feeling like confident, I feel like I don't know. And that's probably something that I need to get over. But I don't wear a lot of it. So when I need to for events, it's always really hard. Like I went to a wedding last year and I was just like, well, now what? It's like, oh, I've got the clothes and I've got the shoes and I've got the bag. Now what? Thankfully, no one was really paying attention to me because it was a wedding. But I was still just like, it was tough. But it's not holographic. It's just black with like like flat shade gold. So there's no like rainbow or iridescent effect, but it's still really nice. And depending on how the light catches it, oddly enough, I feel like it looks almost green, but it's not. And if you look at it with your eyes, you can see that it's not, but sometimes it's just the way that the light catches. It's pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. But here's what's on my plate for today, my stream plate for today. I want to do plot things. I want to do story stuff. I am craving some kind of narrative thing to take place. So, finishing the game at Closeville, you're hilarious. I didn't know this circus was in town. Should I be paying you for your performance today? So, the last time we spoke with Mael, she was like, hey, I want to talk to your sister. And Verso was like, I feel like this is a bad idea in every sense of the word. And Mael crossed her arms and stamped her foot. And she said, I'm princess. And we said, you are princess. It is true. It's factual. And now we're going to go try to find our sister, Verso's sister, or this Verso's sister. So the two of them can have a little caucus, like girl talk. They're going to have girl talk. And I want to see that, I think. I've got my exploring itch has been scratched with Silk Song over the last couple of weeks. And we've even been kind of like moving through the Expedition 33 overworld, like with relative freedom and not a lot of focus. And most of the time that's because I wake up that day and I go, I want to look. I want to wander. And that's what we do. Today I woke up and I adjusted my cap. I put on my glasses and I said, I wish to experience story today. So today we're going to do plot stuff. I do have a Heaven's Door that I think I might like want to swing by people. So the way that I think I'm going to structure this is that it is easier for me to keep track of ongoing objectives if I do them sort of like one at a time instead of accepting a great deal many and then having to juggle those objectives. Like it's easier for me not only to remember what's happening, but to kind of appreciate those threads for what they are when the streams aren't crossing, right? So we've spoken to Esquier and we have a new skill with him because of it. We've talked to Mael and she's given me a task. My question is, and I feel like I've got flexibility here, and this isn't necessarily something that I think we can structure as yes or no. So this will just kind of be Heaven's Door, like give me the answer, but no ADHD. Well, and depending on the game, that's what I will do. Hey Kono, how are you? But it feels like with the atmosphere and environment that the story is cultivating now that we are in between acts 2 and 3. Or I guess like I don't want to say that I'm properly in act 3 because I've not returned to Lumiere, so I'm calling this act like 2.5. But I feel like there are going to be very important emotional beats or connections or revelations that we might have in these spaces. And I am hoping that we do get an interaction between Painted Alicia and Mael, because like third axon implies fight, which I would never turn down, but I'm hoping that we can see something between them, because that's really what I feel like I'm craving. Like, fights are cool, fights are good, I like to explore, I like to kill, we put the laughter in slaughter, that whole business, but I want story. I need those girls to chat, so I'm hoping that that's what we will get. Right, I had a Heaven's Door. Fuck. Ah, yes. Thank you so much for subscribing. How's your week been, Neptunio? What? So we know that if you accomplish objectives and you do not return to camp, over time, your party members will accumulate a backlog of commentary that you need to go through. I am anticipating at this moment in time that if I speak to CL or speak to Lune, they will probably have their own individual chapters, I guess, of something that they want me to do, something that they want to see, something that they want to explore. Heaven's Door, if I focus on one party member at a time, will I need to work? Gorgon, thank you also for subscribing. How's your Friday been? If I focus only on one character at a time, will I end up accumulating a backlog of commentary about, like, if I don't talk to CL and I do Mael stuff, and then I talk to Lune, when I talk to CL, will she have reactions to Mael stuff and Lune stuff? Like, is it better if I do it as I go? Because to me, I would rather do one character at a time. But if there's going to be disrupted conversational flow because of that, they don't do that. Fantastic. I love to win. All I do is win. Okay. If they don't, perfect. Then I think that's exactly what we'll do. I'm basically going to coordinate it off on a per character basis. And we'll focus on Mael right now because we just talked to her and she gave us her stuff. And then what we'll do is we'll move into CL and Lune when we are finished. The only time the games overlap is if your romances get in the way. Oh, interesting. They just announced a content update with new late game bosses. What game? Monster Hunter? Did Monster Hunter just put out an announcement? Be weird if they did. Well, not even necessarily like, I don't know, because the world feels very real. The people that we surround ourselves with have reactions to the things that they experience. So I feel like they would be E33. What do you mean? E33 just announced more content. Am I allowed, Heaven's Door, am I allowed to read this, or is this going to be spoils somehow for the end of the game? Yeah, before I click on a link, am I allowed to read it? Yeah? It's safe. No specific. Perfect. I was going to be like, if I'd open it and they'd been like, so you're done with the game and end game, like the last thing you see in the game just happened. Do you want more game? And I'm like, well, I haven't seen that yet. And now this is so, I was at, this is only funny because this is a media that I don't consume and probably will never consume. I was at an event last night. Kana was there also, actually, shout out. And I was talking to someone about shows or media or something. And we were talking about we were both talking about a show and like a character had died or something. And we were like, oh yeah, that was really emotional. And they were like, oh yeah, I hadn't felt so bad since X character died in X show. And I went, oh, they die. I didn't know that. And it didn't bother me because it was from a series, and I'm not even going to say what the series is now because I don't want to plant that seed of mystery for anybody. But it's from a series that I know I will really never engage with. So it didn't bother me, but I didn't know. You would think that Twitter is so good at telling me things that I would rather avoid. I'm shocked to hear that this character apparently eats tremendous shit. Maybe they come back. Like, maybe they come back at some point. I don't know. It's a little unclear. But, okay. If we get more verso dichromatic, making a fist, cutting off circulation to my whole buffet, I've become deeply abnormal about the performances of the voice artists in this game. Every single one of them is absolutely phenomenal. I hope they make so much money for the rest of their lives. I think this is legitimately the first role I've ever experienced with Ben Starr, which feels outrageous to say, but I think this is straight up the first like game I've ever played that he's been a part of. And Verso just gives me chills. So well performed. Did I see what they're doing concert? Yes. I bought my ticket. So I'm going to the Monster Hunter concert. I'm very excited. There's also apparently this like I don't even I won't even say that. There's this business that is like they're like a bakery, and I guess they're doing like a Monster Hunter collab ? So I need to figure out if I can go to this bakery and also like try to get goodies or something because I'm so Monster Hunter pilled. Bedstar had a few hits back to back. Also voices. Yeah, so the MC of 16, which I knew he was in 16. Remember, it's not that I hated Verso. It's that I was not in the headspace to like Verso, which is different. I never had specifically targeted negative feelings about him, but I was, this is just, I was not in the headspace to receive information that might hurt me. Yeah, and then Expedition 33 happened, so. Hang on, let me see if this error has resolved in parts. And now we've been live for a little bit, so the servers have ingested or whatever. Whatever the fuck the internet does with video involved. If I knew, I would be I really like this, man. I think this is the best polish job I've ever done. Okay. Let's get into the game. Oh, hi Caitlin, how are you? Didn't I just, I did, Tay-Night, I did. I was going to be in Los Angeles for a concert tomorrow. And I guess I could still go. I could decide in several hours, actually, I want to be in LA all day, in which case we won't stream tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. But I thought I was feeling really bad. I was like, oh, like I don't think I can make it work. I'm gonna miss this. Boo-hoo-hoo. Like the FOMO was so real. And not like 6 hours after I had like made my decision earlier this week, I was like, I don't think it can work. Monster Hunter was like, hey, we've got a concert for you. And I said, bet. So I opted for that one instead. There will probably not be any streams next weekend, or potentially only a stream on Sunday. And if it ends up being a one-off stream, it will end up being Expedition 33 because I'll be at TwitchCon. Or like around TwitchCon, in the TwitchCon vicinity. So if you'll be there, if you see me, say hi, and then leave. I am. No, Todd, like you're welcome to say. If I always get like. It's something that people have observed with me. They'll meet me in person and we'll have conversations about it. They'll be like, are you mad? Like, do you not like me? And I'm like, no, I like you very much. Why? And they're like, well, you're just not the same as you are in person as you are on camera. And I'm like, oh yeah, like that happens. Like I can be concentratedly energetic for 4 hours and then the camera turns off and the stream shuts down and I shut off my lights and I'm just in silence in the dark recuperating for like 3 hours. So when the switch has to be on all day, eventually the Energizer Bunny does run out of, we can't beat the drum no more. So yes, like I'm in like normal person mode. That actually means I'm quite comfortable with you, or I'm very tired, or maybe potentially both. But if you'll be there, please do say hi. I feel like I was gonna say something else. I don't remember now. Oh, movie night tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. I think we're watching like This Is Our Idaho or something. What is the title? I'd never heard of this film. So my own private Idaho. Okay, I was close. I was like, did I hallucinate a movie with this title or is that real? That's real. Absolutely fascinating. So Is that Keanu? That's Keanu! Well, fuck me, I guess. All right. Well, wherever Keanu is, I will be also. So, I mean, I would be there because it's my server, it's my movie night. But like Keanu especially, we're not gonna miss Keanu. Like the character's name is Idaho. So it's not a Galaga shirt per se, but it's Galaga themed. So I picked this up from like a barcade. So it's they're like apples that are being shot like for cider, which I thought was really cute. I also need to do laundry really badly, so this is like one of the few shirts I had that was clean. But it works. So so PETA Kung Fu Hustle is one of my favorite films, and I've seen it probably a half dozen times. I have only ever seen the English dub though, which is appallingly bad and somehow serves to elevate the Kung Fu Hustle experience to a positively transcendent level. But I really would like to watch it with the in subtitles with the original voice cast at some point, because I never have. I always get ready to, and then I'm like, man, I want to hear that guy in the beginning go, "Has democracy gone berserk?" And then I end up switching it, and then I go the whole movie in English. So one day, maybe we'll do like a special occasion movie night where it's like Kung Fu Hustle 2, Electric Boogaloo, definitely in Chinese this time. Maybe. We'll have to. Yeah, I would like to experience I'd like to experience both ways. It's just like kind of a weird thing to say out loud on camera, but that is how I feel. So I don't think I've ever seen Hot Fuzz. Dub is the only PETA, it's awful. It's awful. And I feel like it's bad on purpose. Like it has to be, right? I hope so. I hope nobody involved in the dub production really thought they were fucking cooking with that one. I mean, because they were not in the way that they want to be. Like they sprinkled some powder in a pot a la Macbethian witches, but the explosion and the smoke, and they do like the cartoon, like the ash on the faces and the hair blown out. So no, I've never seen Kung Pao, but I believe that's the same director, right? That's also, is it Stephen Chow? I think so. Yes. Which I would like to see, but what about Bob? I've not heard this one either. Love to watch Hot Fuzz and the rest of the Cornetto trilogy. Okay, the words, I'm like that, I know, I see that the white guy in Hot Fuzz, I see him. What is his name? Because I keep wanting to say Sean Penn, and I know that's not Simon Pegg. Okay, I was like, SSP? I was on the right track. It's Simon Pegg. Okay, I was like, I know what Sean Penn looks like. I know that's a different white guy. Why can't I manifest the name? It's Scene Bond. I feel like, sir, surely I've seen a Simon Pegg movie at some point. I must have. But I don't think I've ever seen Hot Fuzz. I think I saw a movie he did about a pub crawl. Never saw Shaun of the Dead. Wouldn't have been Star Trek. I also recommend Paul. It might have been End of the World. World's End! That's it. Okay, so I have seen one. We should pick some extra Simon Pegg titles for movie night on Discord. It's a nightmare for me because I'm from the region it's set. People like to tease me for the accent. No! Goose, thank you so much for subscribing. Goose, how are you? Wait, this isn't Goose. I think you mean Goose Goal. I'm very fun. Thank you. I'll be here all week. I'll be here for 3 days. Thank you. Shauna, that is an all-time classic. Really? World's End is the weakest of the I wondered if maybe World's End would have been contextualized maybe if I'd seen the other films at all, but very fun. Exactly. See, I mean, the circus is in town. It's me. I'm the lead performer. Yeah. But I've never seen Shaun of the Dead. We should figure out a way to make that work. Yeah, we should get that into rotation somehow. They're very much each their own stories. So they're okay, so that was going to be my question, because I see people in chat referring to them as a trilogy, but are they just sort of like individual installments with like similar cast or actors or writers? Not a narrative trilogy. It's just Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. And Nick Frost is his friend with the dark hair. Yes. Called the Cornetto trilogy because now I want ice cream. Admittedly, not a difficult thing to flip the desire switch on. Oh no, I have ice cream. I think I talked about this a little bit last week, actually. Every now and then, sometimes, if I have like some free time in the evening, I'll just go to Dairy Queen and I'll get ice cream. But I won't eat it because I don't want it. I just had time to get it. And then I put it in the freezer and it lives there for weeks, months. And then one day when I'm like, man, I wish I had some fucking ice cream. Do you know what's there waiting for me? The foretold prophecy. Yeah, the s'mores blizzard that I got 4 months ago and is still good, and it's in there, and I eat it, and I'm pleased, and I'm happy, and I smile. Watching this with the Capcom. Is Capcom, are they doing cool stuff? Well, that's the thing. It's like, I maybe because it's soft serve, it doesn't overfreeze. It doesn't get hard. It doesn't go bad. Like you can still, you don't have to wait for it to thaw. Like you can just take it right out and spoon it. It doesn't, like the texture is fine. It's great. And it's like, you would think it's like, well, what if you put stuff in it? And it's like, I can confirm. If I obviously, and I say s'mores blizzard because I like marshmallow. I like s'mores. Yeah, I'm a one trick bitch. It's easy to make me happy. Same flavor every time. Like it's got graham cracker bits in it. So you would think, oh, it's like you leave it in, like it probably gets soggy. No, because it's frozen. So even when you go in there several weeks later, it's the cracker bits are still crunchety. Oh yeah, it's magic. It's that shit is not good for you. That probably not normal that, you know, the solids don't react to the liquid in that way. But I'm not, yeah, if I need the ice cream, I'm not concerned about it. So among the raspberry ripple vixen, get it. Every day is an ice cream day for true enjoyers. Exactly. It's like a gift. Yeah, it's like past me, so considerate. Thank you, past me. If only past me could do other things that were considerate, like sleep on time or eat breakfast. But, you know, the ice cream treats, that's important. Must be witchcraft. A few boxes of fruit sorbet. Miko, what is your favorite kind of sorbet? When it comes to sorbet, I'm a lemon enjoyer. I mean, lemon is one of my favorite flavors regardless. So again, it's like fork found in kitchen, crow finds lemon, crow is happy. But I feel like a lemon or lime sorbet specifically is so refreshing. Mango is also a fantastic contender. That's also fantastic. Daiquiri ice, delicious. When it comes to ice cream, I like, I don't like chocolate on its own, but I'll like chocolate with fruits. So if they do like chocolate with raspberry or like chocolate with strawberry, cherry, I'll be all over that. Really like Rocky Road, marshmallow. Anything with marshmallow in it. There's an ice cream shop by my house. I'm not going to finish that thought. Sorry. Anyway, I like peanut butter and I like chocolate, but I never crave them. And I don't know if I like them together. Like I will if someone says, "Do you want a Reese's peanut butter cup?" There's no world where I pass, but nor am I ever like actively seeking them out. I'm never rolling up to the 7-Eleven like, hey guys, do you have Reese's peanut butter cups? I could really fuck up some Reese's peanut butter cups. Do you have them? Will you sell them to me? Like, I don't have that that passion, that fire for peanut butter and chocolate together. Deep guilty pleasure to mine. Your continued existence is a gift considering this new info. Please take care of yourself. I'm doing my best. It's fine. We're fine. Ratha, thank you for subscribing. How has your week been? Don't mess with sorbet. If I'm in the mood for sorbet, it's very refreshing. Yeah. And it's sometimes like depending on the flavor, like the ice cream itself can be like heavy, whereas there's a refreshing element to sorbet that I quite enjoy. But I think maybe it's extra funny because I would never describe myself as having a sweet tooth. Maybe there's a fundamental critical element of self-awareness that I fucking lack. Because if you ask like, do you have a sweet tooth? I'd be like, no, not really. But it's like cupcakes, I'm there. Pastry, I'm there. Yes. Maybe it's just because I'm not super into candy. Yeah, I'm not really a candy person, but baked goods, ice creams, gelatos, yeah, all over it. Like it is a savory snack, but not really into it as dessert. So there was, I had this truffle a couple months ago. I had some relatives visit and they brought chocolates, which was really sweet. And it was like a strawberry basil truffle. And I was like, I like to roll dice. I'll give it was so good. Basil is, shockingly tasty. With the right flavor palette. Like, it was delicious. It was delicious. Where I was shook. I was like, and no one else was feeling particularly adventurous. I was like, hey, does anybody want the rest? And they were like, you can, that's for you. And I was like, yeah. So I stashed it and then I had it several days later. But strawberry and black pepper. I've never heard of that combination. Not a sweet tooth, a chocolate and cake. That might be me. Yeah, I might be more baked goodsy than anything else. Or I like sweet drinks, but I don't really do candy. But I'll fuck up a sweet latte. Or like a specialty beverage. Now I just really want affogato. I've been thinking about espresso martinis for like the better part of 4 days for like no particular reason. Just that I'm not going to go get one. I'm not going to drive to the fancy cocktail place. I'm just going to think, I guess. Sorry, that was my phone going off. And that was me looking to see whether or not it was a text from Momunist, who always gets what Momunist wants. So when she texts, we respond. It was not Momunist, so we're good. Ice mint. Yeah, Vala, that might be it. It's like I don't really have any negative feelings about food or like drinks or anything. It's either like neutral or like I like fucking give it to me right fucking now. Hey, fork over the stuff. Nobody gets hurt. That it becomes very dire. Yeah. Cafe finally dropped their fall menu. Frothing it over a pumpkin. Do I have any interest in Silent Hill F? Yes. Yes, I do. I knew I wouldn't be able to play it on launch, just because the September was such a game gauntlet for me. I feel like I would have been like punished in a medieval fashion if I'd been like, hey guys, before we go back to Expedition 33, I'm gonna give you one more game to fit, like pitchforks, torches. I feel like my body would have been like tied to horses that then would have been told to run in 4 different directions. Like YouTube specifically would have rioted. They would have come to get me. They would have showed up in my house. But I am interested in Silent Hill F. I ordinarily play an atmospherically appropriate game for October. So I don't think I could swing it. So what I might do is relieve the burden of scheduling from myself entirely And maybe instead of like playing the scary game in October, maybe we play the scary game in December. Maybe that's my October, actually. I don't know. Because people tell me we've got 2 months left in Silksong, and Expedition 33 is Expedition 33. I think at some point, I think what's going to happen is when we finish Silksong, I'm going to say, okay, Expedition 33 marathon until it's done. And we'll just play Expedition 33 for like 9 streams straight. Or like maybe I make it a subathon and it's just like 2 weeks every day Expedition 33 until we're done. But we'll see. I gotta think about it. I still need to play Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2. I was telling people the other day, it's like, selfishly, I really hope 2026 is an absolute fucking stinker of a year for gaming. I hope anything that comes out is bad. I hope very few titles are released. I hope everything has performance problems and no one is happy, because I can't do another year like 2025 where there's just like half a dozen games that came out that rocked my world and like grabbed me by the throat and like threw me into a tree. Like I can't make progress in the gaming backlog if I'm playing games that are coming out now. I need good games to not come out for a little while. So maybe 6 more. If we do a side, maybe. Speaking of Expedition 33, let me take you guys into the game. Like, we can keep chatting and stuff, but let me actually get like settled and started. Because I'm gonna need. I don't think we have any markers on our map, so I think we might need to find what we're looking for ourselves, which does not bode well for me because I never know where I am, even when maps are involved. I think we're looking for some kind of tower. I don't know why. Tower, I feel like that's correct. I'm not sure. So we need to find a tower. Maybe. Join me in Tyrion. War, that your like extends hand has become like such a defining feature about you. I associate that meme with you almost exclusively. Okay, I'm gonna do game stuff. Give me just a second. I feel like I had one more thing to talk about. I don't remember. It's gonna drive me crazy, but I don't remember. Hey, let's play Monhan later. Yeah, if you're on the are you a Twitch sub on the Discord? Let's play Monhan later. Because I'm still thinking about Omega, and I still need one more fucking 2.0 ticket. And do you know how many nodules I need? I think I need like 8 of them. So let's play Monster Hunter afterwards.
Good.
Do I have any pictures of my... Ooh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. I do not... Well, I might have some screenshots. Not readily available, but if you want to draw them, I could wrangle them up. You are not under any obligation to draw, but like if you did, I would like to see it. I'll see what I can do. I've been meaning to use my free beta ticket to make some like slight adjustments to the face. But I haven't. I keep telling myself, I'm like, I'm gonna do it this week, and then the week comes, and then some bullshit occurs, and then I spend all week work, make few money, play little game, and then I stream, and then I'm like, okay, this week I'm gonna do that thing, and then the cycle repeats itself ad infinitum. Okay. This is technically free. Yeah, mod memo to me. I gotta shuffle some Stream Deck icons. There are probably some from the VODs as well that could. Oh, it just works. Ooh, I'm not used to things just working in a crow stream. Well, to be fair, Twitch was freaking out earlier, so I guess that we got the freebie out of the way. Now I'm just owed the good performance now. Okay, let me touch base with what my objective is. Game, you are so funny. You are hilarious. What does Mael want me to do?
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please.
I'm not going to tell you to go home. I
No.
need you to tell me where you want to
Fine.
go.
As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
She's so young to feel the burden of this responsibility. Didn't we already do this? Did I fuck up a save and load in earlier? I feel like I did this already. Because we already had 2 interactions with her. Oh, okay. I was like, girl, hold on. Last axon. Never, west of the monolith at the top of the tower. Okay, well, I'm west right now. So let's go find the tower. I think I need to go to sleep. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thank you for your patience, everyone. It's tough being dumb. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm west already. West of the monolith? Well, I think I'm just about as west as you can go. So, oh, I bet it's that tower. That feels correct. I don't see any other towers in sight, so I bet it's this one. It is awfully tall, though. And I think we'll need to come back to that platform because I don't think we actually did what was there. Yeah, this has to be it. It's a Are those hot air balloons? I think so. Well, this will be cute. This is gonna hurt me, isn't it? Hey, Corvincel, what's going on? How are ya? The Reacher. Is something gonna like rat snatch me? Sorry, anytime I see Eski out there, he does in fact give me a little bit of a jump scare. Okay, since this area has a name, I'm gonna update the stream title. Give me just a second. Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, he's wearing the jacket, isn't he? Verso? Or does Renoir have like an overcoat as well? Oh.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
So... So the axons are parables? Or they're meant to have lessons. And this one was referred to as she. And it's hopeful and she wants to reach the stars. And what other axons did we Visage. Visage was an axon. He who guards truth with lies. And then Seren as well. And Heaven's Door, that was she who plays with wonder. No, Vala, we still don't have a new notebook. But I found a manufacturer that sells notebooks that I really liked, but they're not notebooks. They're like weekly and monthly planners, and they're quite small. So I've been trying to find an alternative. Yes, okay. Well, hang on, hold on. Give me just a second. She who plays with wonder. Because I thought that the paintress had created the axons, but Maëlle has just said that when Renoir paints, he can never just paint for its own sake. Like, there's always layers to it, which to me implies that he has that he is the creator of this axon. But what if he was the creator of all three? Hold on. When we fought Visage, did Visage not speak to us in Renoir's voice? Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw a note that I circled from early game. After the Borgian quest, the white Borgian who's like, you've got to feed me because I'm not growing. And then we speak to him again, and he tells us that the paintress has a regent. And I circled that because I was like, identity, and I'm pretty sure we know now that that's just probably the Renoir that was painted. That hurts so bad. Yes. I'm very certain that Visage, like, spoke to us in Renoir's voice, or was, like, taunting us about him or something. And when we defeated Visage, there was this unusual voice line that we got where Verso, like, said his own name like a Pokemon. He was like, Verso. And I was like, are we, what? What is happening? So, this is gonna be, I am either a crackpot insane person, or I'm about to pull the hardest read on this game that I've ever made. And hold on, where was I just making that note to myself? I think, oh man, I've got to get the notebook. I gotta buy it today. Haha. Okay. Yes. So, I think if Renoir never paints just to paint, and there's always a lesson or a parable or something to be represented by what his creations are. Maëlle had that very interesting comment where she she feminized this axon, and then she was like, it represents hope. And then, like, Papa always knew I had vertigo or something. I'm gonna throw my dart at the insane person board, and I'm gonna say that if the axons are meant to be representative, which I wouldn't entirely understand why at this point, but we might be able to explore that later. I think maybe this is meant to represent her in some way, which could also explain why Alicia, painted Alicia, hangs out at the top, because if it's meant, like, there would be that connection between Alicia and then paint, if this is something that would be meant to embody them, or, but I don't, that means that's such a weird thing to paint. You like go into the world that your wife is obsessed with, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get real artistic about it, actually. But if that's true, and if I'm right, and I'm not sure that I am, but I'm gonna craft as if I were, that distresses me, because I think based on Verso's, or our Verso's response to Visage's defeat, that maybe that was meant to be a reflection of the real Verso. But I don't feel like I know enough about him to make that connection authoritatively. He's haunting the narrative, but he is a ghost, which would leave Seren. But the only other person that could possibly be, because that's also feminized, so it would have to, if we're going off of the family theory, it would have to be either Clea or Aline. I think I might lean towards Aline, personally, knowing that she was like the president of the Painter Society or something. I wrote a note down about that somewhere. But that feels like the axons would have had to have been created long before things got bad, because I can't imagine Aline descending into the madness of her grief and then having Renoir be like, I'm gonna make art about this. So I feel like the axons must predate the tragedy that splintered their family. But that's just what I think. Sounds exactly like an art. But it's like, he would be in the world, and it wouldn't, no, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make sense at all, because Renoir has been, and this is information that we got in the cutscene immediately following the Paintress's defeat. He's been like in there or with her. I like something about it. It was like, we fought Painted Renoir and then fought the Paintress at the summit of the monolith. And then we got that letter from Painted Alicia. And she was like, yeah, they've been in there. They've been fighting each other. And you took one of them down. So now it's just his power left. I feel like Renoir has been too busy trying to get her out to make axons. That's my personal opinion, but it'll be really interesting to see if the game explores the nature of their being or the reason of their creation a little bit more detail. Under, yes, under. There's this song that I would sing in the classroom for my students. To teach them to teach babies prepositions, and the way I just screamed under, like, violently gave me flashbacks to that time. Oh my god, how did it go? In, on, under. In, on, under. Bye, bye, bye. Fun stuff. Love to be a teacher. Anyway, I'm gonna pop this, because I don't think I've popped this flag yet. This is the entrance to the Reacher. Girl, let's make you fast. And Minoko still needs 5 feet, I believe, to round out his collection. And I think one of the feet that he needs belongs to the chromatic aberration, which is more than a little bit of a bummer. But
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
But where is the axon? Because I can oh, I wonder if they're at the top of the tower. Like maybe they've been building the tower. Because the axon can't be the tower itself. I don't think. Well, I'm greatly enjoying this music. Although this does all seem to be, yeah, this is, look at this giant hammer. I can't pick this up and use this. These are Nevron-sized tools at the least. So I think that perhaps the axon is constructing this. An interesting compulsion. Looks like we've... this is actually a great time for us to take our first break. I did not get my water bottle, so I'm going to go get some water, and I will be back in... We just started the area, so I feel like this is... Yeah, before we really, like, sink our teeth into it, or, like, descend much deeper. Or, I guess, ascend much higher, given that I think we'll be climbing. This is where... Let's pause. I'm going to get some water and a kiss Mochi, and I will be back in a couple of minutes when the music is over. Okay, I'll be back. I got back earlier than I expected, so you guys don't need the whole song. Mochi, is laying so luxuriously on a pile of blankets. Like, not tucked roundly, sprawled. The length of the cat, stretched, paws limp. He is happy. He is loving it. Okay, we're back. Let's climb. And then how are we doing on levels, actually? The contentest Kibti I've ever seen. I touched him and he went... Arr. Level-wise, we're looking pretty good. Verso, I could swap you off and put Lune in, perhaps. Yeah, just kind of like keep the experience more evenly distributed. I don't think we're necessarily going to have a big problem with that, but... Oh! What do we think is up there? Oh, okay. Well, that's enemies. Let's see what's up here. Unless, well, do we think this is plot or extra? Whoa, it's extra. We've got things to steal.
An advantage.
Can I destroy these boxes? I cannot destroy these boxes. And it doesn't look like... Okay, I half expected there to be something suspicious up here. I don't know. Don't ask me why, but I did. And then, wait! I fought chromatic versions of these orphans. Yes! Yes, I've fought these individuals before. Well, hopefully they don't fucking kill me, right? What are they? They're orphans, are they?
Here's your card.
Oh, and we've got foot!
Storm is coming.
That's great! We need a foot from this orphan. Out of context, that does in fact sound deplorable. All right. I think I should set them all on fire.
Take your shot.
Okay, so that's the spin and we're blighted.
Eyes up, Minoko.
Okay, so it's faster than I think it
Roma
is.
is flowing.
Heaven's Door, remind me what blight does. What is the affliction of blight? Reduces max HP. Okay. That's probably not so much of a problem, but I think we can take it off CL. Let's see if we can heal it. We can! Sexy. Okay.
Take this. My, what a lovely beast.
Wow, she's really strong. Also, oh my gosh, Volcatronic, thank you so much for becoming a member on YouTube. I really appreciate that. I'm so sorry. I had alerts muted because we just finished a cutscene. But here, I'll give you... I won! I did it just for you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think we can just start doing damage. Yeah. Do you think they're weak to dart? I guess it doesn't matter. And we got a fresh foot.
Good.
Oh my gosh! Sananka, how are you? It was so good to meet you yesterday. How have you been? How was the rest of your night? Yeah, we'll look at that foot later. Can pierce. How much does that do? Yeah. I don't think we'll really need it, but like any damage is good damage. Oh my gosh, Pom-Tom's heart hits you as well. What's up? And then I'm gonna set people on fire, because that's what I do best.
Careful now.
Oh! Oh!
Take your shot. Okay.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit. Let's just go ahead and bring her back.
I won't lose again.
And let's bong.
Dodge, Ciel.
Too early. Okay, this didn't one-shot me last time. So there's something up with these orphans. Yeah, the power scale on losing your parents goes crazy. Yeah, well, he's already burning, so let's just... We don't need to bring back Ciel. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just fucking kill this guy. Let's just fucking kill this guy. Update. Cannot fucking kill this guy. Yeah, we'll need another round of, slow, slow, fast. I thought he could only do the spin. So that's fun to learn. So it's gonna take me a hot second to fall into a combat rhythm with these lads. Batman and Robin can attest that. I was definitely thinking of like Edward Elric, yeah, for sure. All right, let's heal everybody up. Cause they're gonna need it. And I can get over there, but let's not get over there until we know whether or not there's any other cool things to do or steal here.
Good stuff.
So, I'm particularly curious about the nature of these Nevrons, I think, because it feels like they have like an innate connection to this area based on their design and the weapons that they use. And I'm curious to know more about that, I think. Oh, it didn't kill me last time because I had a shield. Oh, I had shell. That's absolutely why.
Here's your card.
Well, and it's interesting too because they wear clothes.
Your turn to shine.
Hold on. Like, we don't ordinarily find Nevrons
Chroma is
with
flow.
such a humanoid appearance. And that feels significant for this particular zone. Or maybe I'm full of shit. That could also be true. I've never played Little Nightmares, Artemis. I've always wanted to, though. I think we can kill them.
This.
There's a third Little Nightmares game coming out very soon, isn't there? It's out already? Oh my gosh, has anyone been playing it? Ah, I love.
Nice.
We also need to go to the pool in the forest and throw a bunch of money into it. I haven't forgotten about that. I've just been too poor to make it happen. It's not by the same dev team. Interesting. Why did they make this? Why did they switch? Or balance? Nothing I can do. That's a shame. Well, we'll bonk.
Feel better.
Snuck into a stream to steal the Twitch. Is there a special, like Little Nightmares themed Twitch badge right now? That's really cool.
A storm is coming.
Better. That's the second time we've been able to parry that. So our timing is improving. Can I just attack you? Oh, boo. There we go. Close enough. They would have died on next burn. The devs of the original are making a game called Reanimal that's meant to be looking good. What is that about?
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
Both?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
Huh. Interesting. Can't get back. I wondered if I could get back behind there somehow. All right. Well, it looks like there might be a Picto over there. So let's go to the right before we go to the left. What was that Pillsbury Doughboy hoo-hoo sound?
Time to lead.
Yeah, let's bonk. I should probably put on foot, actually, but...
Take this. Let the ink flow.
I know, it's what? It's a head on the end of the staff, isn't it? It's a dancer head. I think we picked up that weapon from the Serenity.
I love dance.
A storm is coming. Good.
I think I can make her blastier than she is right now. So we might want to look at finding a way to up Lune's damage specifically.
Oh, lovely.
Draining Cleanse. Consume 1 AP. Ooh, to prevent status effect application. That's interesting. All right, CL, I'm going to give that to you. And then is there anything else over here that we can take? Not too bad. And then foot-wise, we got... Orphelin Cheers applies powerful to 3 allies. It also gives 3 AP to targets. That is pretty good, actually. But I don't know if we need that with CL's powerful ability on the field. Maybe if we took Minoko more in a support direction.
A bit of violence, yes.
Oh, there's 3 of them this time. And I don't have any balance skills. That's really funny.
Oh well.
So we'll definitely need to swap one of his around because I think we just took it off. Too early. Too early.
Feeling better.
Okay, so it's slow
I'm ready.
and then like average.
It's locked on you.
I didn't think I was gonna get that because of the camera angle. Did I ever see my else? Yes, we've learned 2 of them, I think. At least 1. If we don't have the second one learned, then that's what we're building towards right now. Let's just keep setting people on fire. I don't know.
A bit of violence, yes.
And then you're in heavy.
Foolish move.
Nice! That's the first time we've been able to do all 3 of those, so that feels good to learn. We're getting better. This is Miles, I'm new to the chat, but I watched your VODs of last stream and there are... How can I get? Because they're not for sale, right? Like, Capcom hasn't put them out, hasn't released them aside from the pre-order way. Oh, I meant to put balance back on. This is fine. We'll just keep throwing lightning out. I should probably retool his whole kit for this zone, but I don't know if these enemies have a particular weakness that we can really exploit.
Watch out, Minoko.
Wow.
Bummer. Okay, so still missed the first one.
I am refreshed.
A storm is coming.
And I think everyone will die on our next Searing Bond.
A bit of violence, yes.
Just kidding. Or Minoko could just start swinging that thing. Oh, I'd be worried of like getting scammed if I did that. Oh, but I do want them. Ho-ho! I'm gonna need to get some more tea on my history too. I'm almost back. Significantly more damage if we're actually in the mask. And like, I know that, but it's always surprising to see how much of a difference it makes.
Here's your card.
It is! It's very Pillsbury Doughboy. It makes me want biscuits.
Invigorating.
Oh, okay, so much quicker on the last one.
Take your shot.
Feel better.
The nail is really easy to counter.
It's locked on you.
Feel energized.
Hammer also, I feel. That's a very clean telegraph.
The sweet taste of battle.
That's never happened to me before. I always wondered why it was risky. And that's because if you flub the QTE, she hurts herself. Well, that's very interesting, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's... Is anyone close to breaking? You are, kind of. This might kill him outright. If he burns, he'll die. Yeah.
Try me.
Good.
Let's gamble.
Take this.
Sexy. This entire time, oh! Why didn't he fight with the rest of his friends? All right, well, weird that we get 2 free stacks back to back, but...
Chroma is flowing.
Double jeopardy.
Ready to evade. Feeling better.
Okay, but we had the shield, so we're good.
Good. Feel better. Feel better.
Like, I hope that we may not necessarily need to fight this axon.
Let's shake the earth.
Because I'm not entirely sure that this one is hostile to me. But then why were the others hostile to me? As like if they're Renoir's creations, potentially made to mirror who we are. Why were they hostile? I got a lot of questions. And I think we just keep going this way. Yeah, someone just told me that they announced that they were adding in some additional late game content. But it's not DLC, right? Well, it's extra stuff, but it's not like story things. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Free LC. I love that. I was going to say, I thought it was free, so. There's something up here. I feel like there should be something up here. It's weird that it's just empty. New bosses, costumes, new read. Interesting. No, I've not played Blueprints, but I've heard, just since I saw someone on YouTube ask about it, I've heard the game is phenomenal, but I have never played it. I think I ran in the wrong direction. Yes, almost certainly, actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know we have people in the community who played it and who received it very positively. Where am I going? Oh! Oh! Well, that was lovely. On our second flag. Great game if you like spending hours solving one puzzle to be rewarded with a second more difficult. Yo, sign me up! And then, what do we have? A in agility? Yeah, don't mind if I do. There's a part of me that wants to take Mael into luck, but I won't worry about that for right now. You may want to skip Blueprint. That game would have you fill up storage containers with it. Really? Oh, actually, I don't think we can learn any skills, but I will double check. Because I know we've been hoarding our points for specific uses. Yeah. So I need 2 more. Or we could take Stendhal right now. No, I'd rather have Burning Canvas, I think. That's very interesting to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still 5 feet? Huh. Maybe we had 6 feet before. In Verso, I'd ultimately like to build out towards Phantom Stars again. Or Perfect Break would also be fun to have on him. And I would like to take us towards Burden, so actually, yes. And then we'll wait for Phantom Stars next. I think we're good on her to keep stacking. But CL has 5. Phantom Blade. High single target. Target ally deals double Jesus. Yes. Or our sacrifice. Okay. Let's keep stashing her points as well, and then we'll take Fortune's Fury and Firing Shadow all in one go, I think. Yeah, and then what I'd really like is for CL to go after Lune. Actually, she's already leveled up, so we'll just take Lune out of the party, which will fuck up their synergy, but might be okay. I can get over there. All right. Am I meant to go over there? Seems that way. They want to have different notebooks for different topics. Really? I didn't realize that Blueprints was so in-depth. We still have quite a ways to climb. What is this? Creature? Hello? I don't think we've ever fought this particular enemy before. And we can get feet from them, which is great. Well, I thought maybe we would be able to, like, shatter that light and do a lot of damage, but I fucked that up, and now I have no AP. This is a frightening design. I don't like this. Did, like, no damage. Alright, Mael.
Flames. On me.
Weak to fire.
Okay.
Okay, so normal, fast, normal.
Ready to parry. Ready to go.
Yes, okay. Very good.
Sharp.
It'll take us a while to fall into that rhythm, but I think our read is correct. Oh, and I'm in defensive. And Minoko, we're gonna need some regen. Oh, you have no AP to do anything. Got it. Well, we'll have him bide his time then. Ooh. Too early. But our read is good. I like that. And we should be able to Searing. They are beefier than I expected them to be. The orphans went down very quickly. In comparison. That's the first time I've ever seen her use that move, by the way. That was very cool.
It likes you.
Too early.
Nice. That's better.
Violence.
Wow, we're totally starved for AP because we're actually not getting any, like, parries or counters with Minoko because everything they're doing is single target and they haven't attacked him yet. Fuck it. We're in the match. We need the damage. We'll take it. I can get into Virtuose again. Oh no, is someone not on fire? Oh, that sucks. Someone is not on fire. Let's go. And then I think we should consume this fortune.
Refreshed. I am refreshed. Energized.
Nice.
Your turn to shine.
And then I think they'll die next turn.
Ready to go. That's better.
Useful. Okay. Okay.
Hey, okay. They might be a little bit... Sniper. Level 20. First free aim shot each turn. Deals 200% increased damage and can break. Well, I've been wishing that free aim shots could break for a long, long time. And we got a new foot. So, hey baby girl, instead of draining cleanse, I'm gonna give you sniper. And, hey Minoko, what's up with those dogs? Yeah, what brand new grippers can you reveal to me today? Medium single target physical, second hit apply. Ooh. Yes. Instead of bonk, I want stab. And I need a balanced skill. So let's look for anything that's red. Low single target, lightning damage, blah, blah, blah. That's good. I'll take that. By ice. Yeah. Oh, the contortionist is kind of fun, though. But that's very expensive. Let's see how we feel about Vendage before we make any adjustments here. Yeah, I think so. Mela, it's so good. And, like, something that I really enjoy in games is learning the tells, like, making the fight a dance. Because something that I find really rewarding is when a game throws something at me and it's fast and it's flashy and it's strong and I die and I'm like, oh, I can't read this. This is impossible. No one can read this. No one has ever beaten this part of the game. It's impossible content. How do they expect me to do it? This doesn't make sense. This is the hardest game ever made. No one can. And, you know, you go baby mode for a little bit. And then you throw yourself at the wall and you throw yourself at the wall. And you end up like clawing little openings in because you start reading things. And then you're ripping the doors open with your bare hands and it's getting wider and wider. And then what was previously thought to be like impossible and unattainable becomes approachable. It becomes a flow and then it becomes a success. And I love that in games. So learning the parry timing for me, it's like solving a puzzle. And I think it's really fun. Also, Fox, thank you for those 5 gifties. You're the best. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like Sniper in particular would be really strong on Verso because there's certain things that you can do with his build for free aim shots. Potentially also CL, actually. Because I think she has a weapon that's free aimy in ways that others are not. But we will certainly be leveling that skill up. Well, if we got a special thing from them, because they were very tanky, maybe they were like a quote-unquote special fight and we won't really see many more of them. Yeah, you need money.
Useful.
Okay, so that will take us down. But what if I want to go across? Because I can see there's an item. Sky, thank you so much for subscribing. For 3 months, I think you get a badge. Or if you already had a badge, I think your badge changes at 3 months. Please enjoy. Well, it doesn't look like I can get over there, so We need to go back to the monolith. Yes, I have not forgotten. I've just been waiting for the opportune moment. 10 gifted subs off the funny. Are you serious? Are you? Don't listen to the meme voice in your head. You do not have to shoot for the funny number. Oh, Drew, it's gonna be great. Have they given a release date for the new content that they're exploring? Or have they just announced that they're doing it? Oh, I can go up here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's in the cave? Secret cave? They only do, okay, so I've got time. It's not like, hey, extra content tomorrow. But I'm not sure if I should be up here. Well, we'll clear out this area and double check, because I thought there was something else back down. Oh. Oh, I don't think I can leave now. I'm not getting any vibrations. So I think this is just my life. Yeah. Oh no, the consequences of my own actions. It's a mess. I may never see, and that's okay.
Yes.
For Sky, for a hot second, I read Master Lurker, and I was like, is there gonna be like a Master Bader joke in here somewhere? No, wait. Yeah. And I didn't mean to call you out. Please continue to enjoy your lurk if you would like. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 tanky boys and a child. Probably want to worry about the child.
Place on me. Okay. That's better.
Because I feel like the blight will be really annoying to try to mitigate.
Harry.
Whereas the timing on this seems to be pretty standard.
Okay.
And then Heaven's Door. What's the maximum amount of foretell that can be stacked on someone? Because I feel like it's 20, but I think that might get doubled in Twilight. So before I stack a whole lot that I don't need, it's 10 normal and 20 during Twilight. Okay, fantastic. Then what we should do is Searing Bond and then go straight into like Dark Wave or something.
Take this.
And I'm in defensive.
Opposite violence, yes.
And I have no AP. We're gonna need to get AP on them. Yeah, at Heaven's Door, at my next flag, remind me. We need more skill gen than we're getting right now. Wait, they've been nominated for a Grammy? Expedition 33. They so deserve it. They so deserve it. Really, they do. I guess we'll just attack normally. 2?
It's locked on you.
Way too early. Oh, that sucks.
Careful, no.
Invigorating.
Yeah, hang on. I'm out of rhythm.
Look out.
I gotta reset.
Ready?
Of all of the people to resurrect, we really should bring her back. So.
Merci.
Energized. Refreshed.
It's locked on you.
Energized.
Good. And one more easy. Okay. So we are blighted. We're gonna end up killing the child though, so that won't be an issue. We're starting a campaign to be considered. Lumiere was for nominated song creator for a project. Wow, that's so cool. I actually didn't know that you had to submit to be considered for the Grammys. I guess I just sort of assumed there was like a shadowy cable of people who just kind of like picked things. I didn't realize that you had to campaign. That's really interesting. Girl, you gotta do some stuff. Yeah, let's get you doing some stuff.
My favorite part.
And then when it's Ciel's turn, yeah, she doesn't have the AP for it. We're gonna have to make sure that we really stack up on AP gen skills because I can't consume any of the foretell that I've put on the field. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we'll just keep stacking it on other dudes then.
Feel energized.
And dead.
Oh, really? Wow. Wow.
Okay, so one is breakable.
Refreshed. Wow.
Both are breakable. Well, that's very sexy.
This and precision.
Virtuose's not as much damage as I thought it would be. It felt like one of my punchiest skills. But now that I'm exceeding the damage cap, maybe it doesn't have as much juice as I thought that it did. She still can't. Oh, that's so tough. Girl, I'm so sorry.
Your turn to shine.
That's better.
Oh, what to choose?
I was really hoping that would kill. Well, on its turn, it might burn to death. Oh, just kidding. We're gonna be super extra about it.
Finesse and precision.
I said virtuose, but I didn't mean the stance. I meant that skill that I use to break. Sorry, brain moment. But I appreciate the correction. Have I been over here? That looks like a shadowy person. Oh. Okay, before I go over there, let me look. I have shot the lanterns, but it didn't seem like it was doing a lot of damage. Maybe I was missing every time.
Oh, lovely.
It would be oddly appropriate for like an anglerfish sort of enemy to have a weak point that looks like one that isn't. But maybe we'll give it another shot. I remember you. I've seen you. I've seen you at least once before. I remember this man from Old Lumiere. And I feel like I might have seen this man also in Seren or Visage. I think so. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, let's talk to this person as my elf. The fading man. Which is worse, to die or to be the one who survives? To grieve or to be grieved? Ooh. Probably to die. Neither one is great, of course, but if I had to pick which is worse, I would choose an end that is final. But that's a conflict so personal to every individual. I'm sorry, I love Miles' outfit. It's this design is so striking on her. Death is over in an instant, but the one who survives carries that death for the rest of their lives. I find myself grieving before they've even passed, grieving what could have been, grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always. Okay, well, that feels like it's meant to be taken at face value, like quite literally face value. And it seems like this might be a comment about Alicia. Would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. Ooh, okay. When was the last time we saved? Ages ago. No, I'm looking at playtime. Hold on. After that fight? I am curious to know what the other dialogue is. So I'm going to load and we're going to select the other option. Yeah. Yeah. I'm curious. I want to know. I'm fascinated by... Because I don't... There's a lot of unknown surrounding these sort of shadowy figures that we keep encountering. And the more information I can get, the better. To die or to be the one who survives. To grieve or to be grieved. You know what? It sucks more to keep living, actually. Some might say that's lucky. Not simply because you survived, but because you had the opportunity to care deeply for another. I find myself grieving before they've even passed. Grieving what could have been. Grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always. Would that I could ease her burden. Interesting. And this like gommage effect on this man. And I found in an earlier page of my notes where I was trying to tie relationships together. Like back when we were still on our sundering theory for Expedition 33. And this note that I've made to myself, it's Renoir at the top and then Renoir splinters into Fading Man, ? And Curator. But now that we've seen what Renoir looks like outside the painting, I don't think this could be him. Like this seems younger. But if it's not meant to be Renoir, then I don't know. I wish I could recall some of the previous conversations we've had with this individual, because that might probably clarify some details. But this person's really tall. Hang on, Lune, are you minuscule or is this person really tall? Okay, this person is really tall. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I tabbed over to Verso and they were the same height? No, this person's massive. Okay. Oh my god, it's Minoko! Yo, same height as Minoko. Identity confirmed. It looks like I can go that way. Yeah, I'd like to go back down. I feel like I missed some things. Maybe we can teleport the next time we find flag. Yeah, the fading rain has been no-go. Oh my god. What? Oh. I thought I could like crouch and then go into a secret place, but I can't. All right. And then Heaven's Door, just for my personal confirmation, there is no going back right now, right? There was a corner I wanted to explore that I didn't do. Now I don't think I can go back. From somewhere else. All right, we'll keep looking then. We'll keep schmoving. Alright, well, looks like we've got more orphans. Or not orphans, the stilt enemies. Wait! That's curious. Isn't there in the manor, in the secret room, isn't there a painting of a horrible creature on stilts? I'm pretty sure. Replay game, get to the corner. We'll get there. We're not gonna leave the corner unexplored. We just might have to scoot around before we can get there.
Do me in.
Kono, I'm doing my fucking best. It's hard. Like, they're turning, but they're like rusty and creaky and they were not properly maintained. Serious OSHA violations going on at that factory.
Finesse and grace.
Now, I'm gonna need y'all to attack CL, unfortunately.
That's better. Ready to go.
They could not care less about CL.
Ready.
Well, that's fine. You know, Mael with a lot of AP is also a ton of damage, so.
Here's your card.
The dance begins.
You're in defensive. Yeah, I'm gonna take you into the Rose, I think. And then we've got Caster, which we don't need. Oy vey!
I'd love a dance. Energized.
Who has roulette? CL, why do you have roulette on? Well, we'll have to do something about that, I imagine. And she has no AP because nothing's attacking her? Yeah, alright. I need to give her the jump attack one. Because Monoko's regenning, but she is not, so... Very high void to all enemies, or extreme void to one.
Prepare for annihilation.
I feel like that should have been more damage.
Invigorating.
Okay. Good. That's better.
For a hot second, I thought my last one was going to be too early. Okay, we're in Caster. Minoko's maxed. Baby girl still has, like, absolutely no juice in the tank. The car cannot drive. It has no engine. We're in defensive again. Oh, they're not on fire.
Flames on me. Ready to go.
Careful now.
For this one specifically, we're going to want to make sure everyone has the AP on jump attack.
Death, it's a friend.
I was really hoping that would kill both of them. I'm stanceless. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't even care. Oh, I don't care. Just die. Will you die? Turns out I should have cared. Yeah, stance is important.
Take your shot. Ooh. Okay.
They're just so tonky. This one should do it.
Full deck.
All right. You know what?
Stars judged you.
We're gonna pull out all the stops for the biggest attack she has in her arsenal. Now it's dead. Okay, good. Tickle damage, literally. Okay, I think we got some level ups. This will be a Picto.
Interesting.
10% of a gradient charge on counterattack. Don't mind if I do. We can just go ahead. We've not finished learning Sniper. Interesting. Well, we'll swap this in. And then this, I believe, is where we're going to take our second break. I'm going to put on the kettle, and I'm going to come back with some cinnamon tea. And when break is over... I don't know where we're going. So we'll have to figure that out. But we'll keep progressing. We'll keep progressing. Okay. I'll be back. Enjoy the song, and I'll return in a couple minutes when it's done. I'm so sorry that break was longer than usual. I was slow to put the kettle on, and it took ages to boil. And then the friendly community cat approached the back door very demurely. So I had to put food out for the friendly neighborhood cat. I'm sure, which I feel like everyone totally understands, but I'm technically on the clock, so I always feel like I had to justify my long absences. This one was like, yes, I was late to put the kettle on, but also this was the cat's problem. This is the cat's fault. So, okay, let me see. Where am I going? So I think that the fading man was the only thing over here. No, that was in a different zone. Also, hang on. Let me make a note to myself. Okay. Do I perchance control this feat? I've thought for ages about offering some kind of merch. I don't know. And I feel like there would have to be one that, like a mug that says, I do not control the speed at which water boils or something, because I'm constantly saying it. Maybe, oh! Okay, so I can crawl in here. And, oh! I think I wanted to crawl. Ah, fuck me, I wanted to crawl. We're gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna but it looks like it connects. I think this might all connect. So, yeah, I'm gonna crawl into the hole. Hold on. Where do I sign up to? Well, it's nothing I've thought seriously about. Because I'd want to make sure I could run like decent quality control, like finding manufacturing and stuff is like pretty difficult, especially since it's like, I don't need 600 units. I need like 30. But it's something that's I've been like idly considering. Okay, there's the item that I wanted. Yes, which is this a jumping puzzle? Oh my god, it's a jumping puzzle. We might want to do this with someone whose feet touch the ground. Yeah, no levitation, not today. Good, yes. Do I just go straight at it? That doesn't seem right. That was right.
Good stuff.
And we got the upgrade for longer shell! Okay, but now I want to see what's through the hole. Parkour! Hardcore parkour! And then you will all have to bear with me because I am going to take us all the way back. Have I touched this? Did I interact with this at all? You know what? I bet I didn't. So let's see where it goes. And if I don't like where it goes, we're just going to go back. Oh, update. Don't like where it goes. We're going to go back. Yeah. We'll take this after the hole. I considered saying you didn't want. Now, we found out real quick. We did. It's true. The lack of music there was actually tremendously eerie. Like, just nothing but the wind rushing past us as we ascended. That was surprisingly unsettling. Now I don't hear any music at all. Okay, so there's the fading man. And then what I wanted was past the fading man, and we can squat and shimmy our way into a narrow tunnel. Yes, yes. What's in here? What's in here?
Useful.
Ooh, 15% gradient charge on, but wow. Okay, so we are going to have a lot of these to learn. Let's finish learning. Fuck it. We might as well just keep pace. I was like, let's finish learning one before we put on the other, but I'm not built like that. So it was charging attack. Yes. Perfect. So more treats for me. And then I'm going to assume this is probably going to spit me back out relatively close to that platform we were able to activate. I know, yeah, it's like by the third time we've seen it, I feel like I understand this particular zone really well. And then before we get on, let me check something very quickly. Okay. Nope, hang on. Okay. Better. All right. Now let's go back. Like, I'm almost wondering if I'm supposed to be hearing music, and it's weird that I'm not, because we are not usually met with silence. Okay, here's my next flag. We actually, yeah, let's physically rest, since that'll heal everyone and reset all of our resources. Oh, okay, so there's a purple thing. Oh!
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
I didn't realize there was kicking involved, and I straight up thought one of the Nevrons got tired of labor and swan dived into the void. Okay, so what is the... Is that a mime? It's been so long. I think this is probably... Oh, we should get shield skills on Mael if we're going to be doing mime things, but... The mime song is so fun. Asimo, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my god, for 4 months. Thank you. How's your week been?
Here's your card.
This is actually our first mime encounter since we learned Painted Power. So I'll be very curious to see what the mime scaling looks like now that we can exceed the damage cap. I think I'm probably not going to like it very much.
Doing in.
Actually, I think we might just need you to attack. Yeah, let's get you some AP. Woohoo! Okay, so it'll take me... Aha! He's got second chance, baby! Not even a problem. Not even an issue. I still don't need anything on you for caster, so just keep hitting, baby boy. Yeah, I need her to get to 6.
Why, yes, I love
Be
a
hammer.
dance. Feel energized.
Too early. Last one was too early. So bonk, 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 bonk. We'll pace ourselves. I actually don't have the AP to do anything cool in Virtuoso, which sucks quite badly, actually.
Take down their shields.
So yeah, I need to rekit some things. I feel like my damage output could be higher, and my AP management is just awful right now. So
Ready to parry.
a lot of damage. Okay, so the first strike's faster than I think it's gonna be.
Well, well.
You are in Twilight, but unfortunately, we gotta bring some people back. So
I'll come back.
let's try this again. Better! And halfway to the break bar.
Having a bit too much fun, eh?
We'll set you back on fire.
On me.
Careful now.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. So that's slower than the hammer. By a lot, actually. But the break bar's almost done, so...
Okay.
I think we can break this guy. She can't. That's a shame. Well,
Here's your card.
maybe Minoko can?
What to choose?
Yep.
Full deck.
And then we are full at 2 gradient charges. And I'm in Twilight, and we have 9. And we've got 5 foretell on this guy already. Let's go for big damage. Oh, we could have final path. I'm so used to putting my break skills on the right-hand side of the column. I didn't even look on the left. That's on me. And it is stunned. And that'll be application, but if we want to consume... I guess it doesn't matter. I'm 2 turns. Fuck it.
Your cards are smoking.
Time to bleed.
All right, and what do my gradient attacks look like? 2 shields and regen. Double damage if the target is stunned. So that's what we should have used. But for now, let's just bring my elf back.
Oh, thanks.
'Cause we're still in Twilight. But I'm totally out of AP. Doom would have been great to use. But we'll Shadow bring it out. Love that. And that's maxed out, so we'll worry about consuming it next turn.
My elf.
Ready to go. Nice.
Better! I knew we would learn it.
Time to hit big.
It sure is, baby girl. You are so right. And I'll probably go for Extreme Void on her next turn. We don't really need... We can't put any more foretell on this guy. So I think we'll probably just need to wait until we can Dark Wave. Yeah.
Guard up.
And we're still in Almighty, which is very cool. Let's stab. And it's March.
And grace.
Why am I stanceless? Oh, I must have made a horrible mistake. I should have been in Virtuose. I must have fucked up. Damn. That's very embarrassing. Well.
Thanks.
Oh, I think I used the fire consume skill when I meant to use the fire apply skill. That would be very, very like me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Let's go for big damage right away. Okay, I didn't think the damage would be that big. Crit on CL is insane. Wow, okay. Now, it says my highest damage was 85k, but I'm pretty sure that's fucking wrong because I'm looking at 133,000 in front of me right now. So... And we got fresh fits for Mael, which we probably won't apply. I will look at them, but I don't know if I'm going to put them on. Not today, anyway. God, she's so cute, though. It feels wrong to see her with red hair now. Yeah. We'll keep her original outfit, but we'll cycle into that at some point, I'm sure.
Great.
Round total versus single hit. Okay. That's the difference. I thought the mime would take me a lot longer. Oh, Hakeem, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the shorts. I've really liked putting out more short form content. It's been a lot of fun to fall into sort of a groove with that. It was challenging to get a hold on it initially, but I think it's been very fun. And so looking ahead, as most of my American viewers will know, in November we have the Thanksgiving holiday, and I will be traveling to visit family during that time. So I won't be able to stream for like 2 weekends straight. But something that I think I'm gonna try to do to plan in advance of that is maybe, Al Austin willing, my video editor, we can sort of try to structure it so that we get a long form video out at that time to kind of like tide content over. And maybe what I might do is, if I don't have enough clips to post for a short form from recent games, I think it could actually be really fun to dig up some of those first Monster Hunter streams we did and maybe bring out like some older clips that are fun to watch now with the awareness of the franchise and the skill that we have in the game. Like my very first reaction to like a fucking focus strike or something, and it's like, because I just think that could be kind of charming. I don't know.
Nice.
Like, it wouldn't be contemporary, but it would be better than nothing if the stars don't align for me to like properly prepare to go on hiatus while I travel. So we can go up, or we can go down. There's just dudes whimpering and on fire. Now, that lad is on fire and does not seem to be wearing any clothes. And they used to be not on fire and also dressed in rags, so. We've got the Kamatri scene and the Raidao finisher were both shorted like while we were going through the game. But there's a couple other moments that I think, like my first experience with Hunting Horn, right? Like my very first attempt to even try to use that weapon, like it could be kind of fun, or I don't know. So if you happen to see some really early fresh clips from Monster Hunter next month, like I just think it could be cute to like step into the time cap. Whoa. Are they big? Were they always this big? That's a Patank. Oh, no. Maybe, you know, let me look at what's up before we go. I don't know. There just seems like there's a lot down there. So let's see what's up here first. I hope there's not a lot up here too, or I'll be frustrated. Oh, it's just one guy? Man, fucking whatever. Yeah, what's up? Are you a loser? Are you an idiot? Are you gonna die immediately? Did this music change? I think the music changed. No.
Well. Here's your card.
I'm ready. Place on me.
Try me.
They are bigger! They were not always this large! Too early. I can't believe that second hit wasn't too early.
It likes you.
Ready to go. Good. That's better.
Doing in.
After this, we should probably take him to Twilight. For fat damage, big numbers.
On fire.
I love when number go up.
Sweetest of battle.
See? So break, break.
It's locked on you.
Smoke.
It's locked on you.
Which sucks because I've been
Feel energized.
stacking Foretell on that guy.
Energized.
Eyes up, Minoko.
Feel energized. Wow.
Ready.
Ready. We're not ready though, baby girl, because you can't do anything.
I'm ready.
Yeah, this will be extreme. Extreme void, very high. Ah, fuck it. Well, very high void.
Prepare for annihilation. Guard up.
And then that should kill this guy. Yes! So we've fallen into a good groove of sort of like anticipating how much damage they deal and how much damage we'll counter with. That was good. We might need to bring Versa back into the party. Minoko saying ow wow wow is legitimately one of my favorite fucking voice lines in the game. It's super fun. Ow wow wow. My what lovely feet. And I'm actually a big fan of Ciel's okay, which feels like a weird thing to say because it's not a particularly remarkable voice line. It's not particularly memorable, but I think that the performer delivers that line in a really special way because it's like a little timid and a little unsure, but there's still like a very like gentle resolve to it that I think is really appropriate for Ciel as a character. I don't know. I really like it though. Parry it. I would like parry him. And also a big fan of Eyes Up Verso. Big fan, because it's like what they're meaning is like, oh, Verso, like the thing's gonna attack you, get ready to parry it, but inevitably it comes across as Verso, my eyes are up here, and it's like, buddy, stop ogling in the middle of combat, like you are like absolutely inexcusably atrociously down bad. Look at the enemy. And we learned Sniper, and I don't think there's another one that we need to cycle on. So now that we have Sniper, only Ciel can break with a free aim shot. Okay. And then what else is over here? I think we need to use this one. I hear something sparkling. Yeah, I hear an item. It might be below us. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to drop down. But I'll look for like a dead end before we do. Oh, well, this looks like it might actually curve up, so this could be our dead end, because I don't want to go to the summit of this zone yet.
Here's your card.
I want to keep that mark up because I want to know if counter can consume a mark. And if it can, I think that's going to be fat fucking damage. So we're going to leave that alone.
Thanks. On me.
Your turn to shine.
That's better.
It can. Too early. Fuck! That's okay. She's up. She's up.
So be it.
Woo! She's not doing well, but she is up. So. Yeah,
Here's your card.
and then my L. Why don't we have you do. Yeah, I don't know. What about some extreme void damage?
This will hurt.
Caster wise. I think we just need to heal CL, actually.
Ready to parry.
Too early. Shit, that's too bad.
Refreshed.
Them being larger almost makes the tells a little bit trickier. You know what? I'm gonna have her heal. No, instead I'm just gonna have her attack normally. We need the AP. And then we are stanceless, so we'll swift stride.
Parry it.
Dead? Yes! Oh no, okay, so this is a dead end. No. No, it's not. That's the way up. Okay, so yes, we need to fall down and kill probably 2 to 3 waves of enemies and steal and then come back up. A word to summarize this game gameplay-wise is too early. Well, that's just part of the learning experience. Better too early than too late. Because I feel like it's easy, for me at least, it's easier to speed up than it is to slow down. Alright. What are these creeps doing down here? Have I been over there? That's much higher. I don't think I've been over there. Whoa! Well, I didn't even necessarily mean to fall in that particular spot, but we'll hug the wall and start killing. I've played myself. What's this? Patank. That's right. Patank is down here. What a way to go! Why did the Nevrons hate this person specifically? Yeah, why did they fucking, like, Lord of the Flies this guy? Jesus. Haha! Die. Fuck, I missed. Oh shit. No, I'm good. I recovered. I'm the best to ever do it. Wow, and we start in Almighty? That's huge. Probably we want Shell.
Ready? Here's your card.
Please survive.
Energized.
Ready to parry. Ready to go.
Nice.
That's better.
So, tons of AP on my L. Almost full on Monoko. And none for CL. Blood Searing Bond. No, it'll spread to whoever. So, yeah, we'll get a spread on this lad and then see if we can save up for the Dark Skill that will consume it on everyone all in one go. Ooh, I love increased damage, actually. That would be very cool. And now that's marked, so I think next counter will kill it.
It likes you.
Feel better.
Invigorating. I am refreshed.
Nice. Yeah. Here's what I think we're gonna need. I need the skill for jump attack AP regen, and I need to look at free aim. I think I need sniper on everyone. And more than that, I think we need to take a look at the Pictos that will pop Mark, because that's a mechanic I've been largely ignoring. But now that we can exceed a set amount of damage, I think that will be a really easy way for us to get even bigger numbers. So I need to take a peek at that at the next flag we get to, probably.
Death, it's a friend.
She's so cool. She's so big. Do I still have hundreds of Lumina points? Of course! I'm waiting for the right time. For when I need them. What happens if I use them and then I need them later? What then? Oh my god, Manor Door? There's a Manor Door here.
Tune me in. Here's your card.
Oh, really?
That's better. Nice.
Exactly. Better to need them and use them when they're necessary. Or better to have them and use them when they're necessary. Oh, I fucked that up. That's what I get for chatting. That's fine. She'll come back. Yeah, that can be Minoko's problem.
A bit of violence, yes.
Yeah, that'll definitely have to be Minoko's problem because he does not have the AP to do anything else.
Today.
Invigorating.
Yo, 69? Nice.
Parry it!
Time to strike.
I think high dark to everyone. Might as well.
Let's shine.
Eyes up, Mocha.
Too early. Oh no. I just see a bunch of nice redemptions rolling.
That's better. Nice.
Take your shot.
Oh no.
Due for some mayhem.
Alright, he's up.
Finesse and precision.
And we'll just heal everyone. I don't think there are any more enemies down here. I think it's all tank. But that could be a challenge all on its own. Level-wise, everyone is looking good. Okay. Actually, let's swap Minoko out for Verso. Before I find the Patank, I want to see if there are any other items I can steal. Nope, so there's Patank House. And then, yeah, like just, I'm getting a little headachy. So let's keep streaming and touch base in like 30 minutes as to how I feel. I don't want it to be like a lay down in the dark and drink water kind of day, but I'm feeling just a little, you know, we'll see. As long as the streaming is good, we'll keep streaming. And we'll keep hydrating as well, which is very important. So I don't recognize these paintings. That's an obscure enemy. That looks like a gestural, but I've never seen one that glows before. Okay, I'm gonna hover over all of the paintings, see if I can shoot them. Dog! There's Minoko. This was a chromatic enemy. Heaven's Door, what was this enemy's name? This was not Contortionist. But I distinctly recall its appearance. Maybe. And then... Orphan... What the hell? What the hell is this? That's exactly what it's... Visage. The mask should have given it away. Yep. Well, I've never seen this enemy before, and that's uniquely horrifying. So, oh, shit. Well, I'll get to that in a second. That I recognize from the Flying Waters. He's just sitting. I don't know if we've seen this enemy either. And that I recognize from the very first area. And this I feel like we've seen in Old Lumiere. Like is maybe one of like the knightly sort of sword wielding enemies.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us the perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Interesting. So even though it's Renoir's voice, it still gives us unknown. Even though we have him identified here. That's so interesting to me. There's a part of me that's like, I wonder... No, that wouldn't make sense. I was like, I wonder if it's unknown because it's meant to be like the Renoir that we don't know. Because like here he's clearly speaking to like the real Verso. We did find the dog's room. Yeah, that was very, very charming. And then this is the room at the end of the hall. And we still don't know what's going on over here. Okay. I'm gonna save. And then I'm so sorry. I need us to take our break about 10 minutes early. I'm gonna take my migraine meds. Yeah, just out of an abundance of caution. And I'm gonna chug some water. A lot of water. As much water as I can. And then let's see how we feel after the song. Yeah. Ordinarily, if I can get the meds in, I feel better relatively quickly, and I can double dose after 2 hours. But I'm just gonna take it now. Yeah, I can feel the heat building, and I'm like, that's not a normal headache. So I'm gonna go take my migraine meds. I apologize for giving you guys a little bit of an earlier break than usual, but hopefully we can get some good gaming in after, if I can just sort of get this under control before it gets really bad. Okay. Enjoy the music. I'll be back. It might end up being a song and a half, but hopefully just one song. And I'll be back when it's over. Hi. Thank you, everyone. I took my migraine meds. I brought an ice pack. So we'll see how we feel over the next like 20-30 minutes. If I feel like we're holding steady or we're getting better, we're gonna be fine to stream a full block. If I feel like it's intensifying, we will call stream a little bit early today, which is not what I want. But that's the great thing about brains and bodies and physical ailments. Sometimes they don't care about what you want. Also, I thought I saw someone on Discord. I get a little scatterbrained when I get migraine-y, so if I seem a little bit sillier than usual, you'll have to bear with me. Ask where the dog's room is, and if I remember correctly, I think it's this one. Yes. So I'm not going to show you what's inside because I want that to be a surprise for you. But if you're looking for how to get into it, it's this painting right here. And you can just jump through, and it's very cute. So I hope that you can see it and that you like it. And then we'll save at the flag and head back out the front door. She's got 7. So I need 1 more, and then I can take Firing Shadow and Fortune's Fury. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. But now I can take Burning Canvas, which I had really wanted for her. And then Minoko is 4 feet left. And let's Patank. Oh no. Okay. So you know that I'm not feeling well because for the first time I think ever on stream, I'm like, I don't really want to kill these guys again. So let's see if we can just find... Ooh.
An advantage.
An advantage. Let's see if we can just find Patank and maybe like really sneakily guide him into his home. The issue, I guess, is that I saw him while we were on the level above us, but I don't remember where he is. Okay, so that's house, but where is Patank? The migraine still, it did! It debuffed me! There's Patank. I don't think there's a world where we can do this without needing to kill these enemies again, but I'm gonna fucking try. Oh, I'm already being pursued. That's not ideal. Okay. Well, only because we have to.
On me.
But this is really good because I know these dodge or these parry patterns very well, and we're using the Verso skill that starts him in S. And there's like something about him taking he has like a big damage buff until he takes damage, which hopefully won't be happening. Well, I think the only thing we can do is Radiant Slash, actually, which is a little bit of a bummer, but...
Radiance away.
Okay. Brace yourselves.
Oh, that was good damage, though. I swapped Minoko out because he was He was a level above Mael and Verso, so I brought them in to keep the experience evenly distributed. Now, I don't think I really have anything to consume here, but like, fuck it. Why not? Let my girl do something other than set somebody on fire. I think let's do Endbringer, because it sounds sexy.
End of the line.
Update, it was sexy.
Just try it.
Too early? Well, we might want to bring him back. We might as well.
You don't get to die yet.
And we got the break. Oh, that's so mean. I don't have any AP, but I think we just have to breathe on him and he'll die. So one shot at me. I do not enjoy the spins. I would like them to take their rotations elsewhere, please. And then I know we're being pursued, so we should probably just heal up and... Oh, they are not coming to get me. Okay, Patank. Do you want to, like... Yeah. 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 Not so bad. Okay. And we just healed. So and I think it's a save every time we party heal, which is great. Because if I fuck up this Patank, we will be coming back. I should have had CL. That's okay. We'll see what happens.
Careful now.
Too early. Not off to a great start. Maybe I can't destroy the light in the center? That's a tough way for me to learn that, I think. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna end up reloading this one.
Still need your help.
Your existence ends now.
Oh, this is a very strong Patank. But we can break him. That might be the loop here, because if he's broken, I don't think he can flee. Now, she can't break, unfortunately. I think only Mael. Oh, we don't have the AP for it? Oh my god, and we don't have Sniper on. I may have made a horrible mistake. Okay, Radiant Slash can break. Yeah, we might just have to keep him in a stun loop. And hopefully that's something we can actually do.
My turn.
But I'm gonna be so AP starved. Oh no.
Just try.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll have to reset this one. And I might ask for some tips on it. Because my AP is just... It feels really limited right now. and not in a good way. Even that doesn't fill up the bar enough. Yeah, what we need is a counter. And I have no AP. This sucks. Oh god.
Maximum damage.
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up running. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Let's reload. 50% HP is honestly not so bad for a first try. I think we can take it just from this one. Yes. So now we just have to chase him back into his house. And then Heaven's Door. Can their weak spot be shot? Because I felt like I was hitting it, but he didn't seem to be taking any damage. And that's sort of how it felt like things were going with the like anglerfish enemies on stilts as well. I am being pursued. That's unfortunate. It's no weak spot. Okay. I also did no dodge. I think it's really fun. Like dodging is safer and more accessible, but getting the counter damage is such a high. Actually, because she's going first, I actually lose a lot of damage because I need them on fire. It's the green ones. Okay.
I'll do it. Let's keep going. I'm ready.
And same attack. Too early. Yeah.
Just try it.
Let's spill some ink.
I need to get Immaculate on him if I don't already. Oh, we can only do this at a flag. Ugh.
From fire.
Radiance. Watch out, Mael.
I feel like my migraine is making me play really badly.
That's better. Blades sharp. Prepare for annihilation.
I would also like to see what Burning Canvas looks like on her, since that's the skill we just unlocked. All right. So here's my heal. And then I think maybe I want CL. I don't know. It's a really tough call. But Lune doesn't feel bursty enough. So maybe CL and Mael? Especially since CL has Sniper. That could be really useful. Okay. Too early. We actually really need those counters too, so. Welcome back. That's a lot of damage to sacrifice.
Blades on me. Let's dance.
Okay, so we need to wait for the flash. And there is a flash. I don't know if we'll be able to pull this off, but we will try. Oh, absolutely not, because Verso went from S to no rank at all. And we missed a turn for CL. So this could be really tricky.
Spill some ink. From fire.
You're outmatched.
Well, I don't know about that, honey. I don't know about that at all.
Radiance.
Yeah, I think we're smoked. Yeah, if you can't land a counter, I think this becomes untenable. And no one has any AP. Okay. Frowning.
Finesse and grace.
And now she's out. Yeah, everyone's out of their stuff. There's no way we can break it. We just don't have the resources. That's really unfortunate.
From fire.
So we did better with Lune. Maybe that was just more consistent. Because we're just not getting the gem that we need on CL. Her damage is huge, but she's very AP heavy. And I fucked Verso immediately, so... yeah, huge bummer. So, there's a flash. Wait for the flash. But I thought that's what I did for Mael, and it didn't matter. So maybe we just have to be much quicker. Maybe. Uh-oh. No, we fucked that up. Hold on. Yeah, we'll take it from this one. I know! I am pouty! Arms crossed! Alright, so... that was less effective than I thought that it was. I really like to have her in the party. We need her to have so much more AP than she actually does. So we'll stick with... Lune, Verso, and Mael. Lune, do you have any just big skills? Well, Crustle would be really useful here, actually. But you won't need to heal. So what else can I give you? This might be the best, unfortunately. Maybe I swap Wildfire for Immolation, since it's just the one. Yeah. And then we've got Berserk Slash. Blitz means we could play again. But again, it's AP. That would be a lot of AP to expend. Now, if we get hit, we will just die anyway. So mitigating our health doesn't really fucking matter. Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Let's take Defiant Strike. And if we could chain that together, that could be really interesting with Berserk Slash, actually. We could also risk it with Steeled Strike and see if we can land it. Because he can only attack one of us per turn. If he doesn't attack Verso, that is easy damage. And if we start at S, that could be... fuck it. Fuck it. And then actually with Mael, since it's taking us so long to get into... to prep for Fleuret, let's just completely get rid of that skill, actually. And let's take Combustion. Yeah. And then, instead of Fleuret, what about... Well, if we could make him weak to fight... That could... Hang on. That could be interesting. Hold on. It's Degagement. That makes him weak to fire. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. I really don't. Took Osmond into combustion, and then instead of damage increased for each burn on the target, burning canvas instead of phantom strike. Yeah, this could be interesting if we just really start stacking burn, perhaps. Immolation is 3. Live fire is also 3. Okay, yeah. Let's try this. You know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, so if we die, we'll have to do it again, which will be a little bit of a bummer, but. Because I'd rather not shuffle pictures if I can get away with it. And if I can just land a counter.
Cover!
Careful, my
Bring it on. Watch out, my ally.
was not prepared for that particular attack, but we're alive, so
Let the ink flow.
let's see how many burn stacks we can get. There's 3. And we'll make him weak to fire.
My turn.
And I'm gonna play risky. Oh, I don't have the AP! That's a shame. All right, well, what about Defiant Strike then?
Ready to evade. I'm ready. I'm even better.
Okay. Look at first those little
The
jumps.
elements dance.
But who can break? Not Lune.
The dance begins.
Mael can. We might as well take that, I think. And then I still don't have enough AP for Steeled Strike. But what does Berserk Slash look like?
I've got this.
Okay, not bad. Could have been more damage. Maybe he needed to be even less healthy, perhaps. And then we need one more stack before we can get, like, proper combustion. Oh, that's probably a lot of burn anyway. Fuck it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community.
Flame engulf my pain.
We were not stanced up though, so probably not ideal.
Take cover!
Ready to go.
Brace yourselves.
And we didn't get any of the counters. And we need to stun him. Oh man.
manage.
The ranged attack feels deceptive. It seems like, because ordinarily with the ranged attacks, I'll parry at like the apex. But with this, that feels too soon. It's not, but it feels too soon. I can Berserk again, and then Lune will have to Crustle, and if we can't break him, then we're smoked.
Let us stain them.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. What? Huh? My controller just like randomly disconnected. That was weird. Yeah, because I can only break if 4 stains are consumed. So we'll have to Crustle
Let's shake the earth.
and hope that's enough. It's not enough. I should have canvassed. Yeah, that would have been smarter. Well,
Finesse and precision.
I might open this up to a Heaven's Door just because this is our 3rd attempt. And my damage seems to be capping out at the halfway point. which means either my damage is very low or I need to be landing these counters, and that's what's holding me back. So, Heaven's Door, what's the deal? Now I think I might have to go back. Oh, why does it want to take me 10 minutes? I don't think it took me 10 minutes to do my build crafting, but I could be wrong. He is still hanging out there, though. Yeah, Verso. Berserk Slash didn't do as much as I hoped that it would. Maybe with every counter. And also energizing tints. That's for giving me AP, right? Do I have Elemental Genesis? I don't think so. Maybe. Doesn't look like it. Energizing gives AP. Okay. Well, some of these I would like to take. We'll keep that. I really did like the idea of using fire skills here because it feels like that will be very important. But I guess we don't need combustion if we want to be working for burning canvas. It'll apply 5 burn anyway. Okay.
Luna, careful.
Okay, so it's definitely not Apex. It's between. That sucks. Okay, so it is a little bit of a different timing. So we're probably smoked on this attempt already, but
Feel the burn. On guard.
we're just gonna be stacking burn to consume
Get
it.
ready.
Maybe this will work.
Danger! Careful, Verso. Brace yourself.
Verso, done!
Okay.
Okay, well, at least we got one counter. I think we need to hit them all. I'm worried that
You're
even if we hit them all, I
outmatched.
won't have enough. Fuck it.
Prepare for oblivion.
Feel the burn.
I should have trusted. I'm a fool. That's on me. And I straight up, I won't have the AP to break. Yeah, we might have the migraine debuff. This might just not be something we can really concentrate on. And I missed both my QTEs. I think we have to stop here, everyone. I hate to do it.
So much potential.
But I know I'm playing badly. And
You don't get to die yet.
I'm not necessarily in like a good state of state of mind or physicality. Just continue to reload this today. Oh, but I hate to call it when I feel like I'm really close. All right, hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna try one more time. If I can just get the counters. Well, it's the AP that's the bigger problem. I'd love to do a run where we get all of the counters, just to get a sense for how that feels. Because if we get all of the counters and we still don't have the damage, that means that it's build work. Like, I need to go to a flag and do stuff. But if we get all the counters and it's close, then it's fine.
Good.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the community. Let me see. Yeah, because it's AP that's the problem. I didn't do my L skills. Oh man. That's okay.
Danger! Take cover!
That's better. Please survive.
Well, at least Verso got it. Oh, S rank Verso counter is no joke. Uh-huh. I need him stunned, so we're just gonna stun him. And we can Endbringer, which will reapply stun.
End of the line.
Let's shake the earth.
Okay, but now nobody else has the AP for anything. But the countdown didn't go. And we have a gradient. High physical damage, which will put me in Virtuose. 5 hits.
You can't escape. I'm down.
God, we're so close. And then it's low physical is the best I can do. Fuck it.
Take down their shield.
Ready to strike.
No, but we can't do anything! Oh, I should have used the gradient attack on him. Oh, I'm a fool. Well, hold on. I was like, let me free aim and then basic attack, because it's S rank. And we did it.
Good.
That's the best possible outcome. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. I don't know how much is left in the Reacher. I would really like to stream for another hour or so. I think from a health perspective, we unfortunately have to call it here. I can feel the migraine nausea, unfortunately, which means I need to lay down with an ice pack for a little bit. But I am so happy that we were able to accomplish that objective, even with the migraine debuff. And I really want more Expedition 33. It sucks. We're supposed to play Silk Song tomorrow. I might hit you with a cheeky 33. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I hate calling it early too, especially even though we have to, I don't like to do it. So this is where we'll call it. We'll continue the Reacher with our next Expedition 33 stream. And tomorrow we're scheduled to play Silk Song. I might change that in my infinite caprice and whimsy, but we'll see. Thank you so much for the stream, everyone. I will see you on Discord, hopefully to hunt some monsters, to grind out some Omega. But for right now, I think I need to go lay down with Mochi for a little bit. So thank you for your patience. I'm sorry that it's been a long time since I've gotten a migraine on stream, so I hate to do this, but thank you so much. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Discord and on stream tomorrow for more games. Okay, bye everybody.